Grappling with Insanity. Today we're going to do a little something special. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite techniques from a position I really like. It's a turtle position, turtle guard some people will call it. So let's go ahead and see those. Alright, so the second technique really is kind of a 2A and a 2B here. So the second technique is, as I go to do my roll, this person will remove his arm and he'll put a stopper there. He'll basically stop me from rolling him. So as he has his arms here, as he starts to feel himself roll, he's going to put his hand out here to stop from being rolled. Right? From there is where I do the second technique. Alright, so it's the counter. I run into resistance, I have to change it up. Right? So let's get in here. So he's got a seatbelt on. As I go to bite down on the arm, he's already sensing something he doesn't like. As soon as I do this, he knows something up. He knows he's going that way because I've isolated the side. So he's going to let go of his seatbelt and post out in here. So I can't roll him. As soon as I go like this, I feel resistance. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to my knees. I'm in here. I'm going to bring my right arm in. And now I'm going to sneak out the side and come out here. Right? And you can, Turtle-Plata calls this the Turtle-Plata. Alright? Because you're in the turtle position and you're bringing this arm up. And you have a submission right here, right? So let's do that again. I really like these positions. I like to call this kind of snapping turtle guard because turtle is always seen as a defense kind of position, but here's another one of a number of techniques that you can actually submit, or at least attack a submission. Whether you get it or not, it's still attacking. So I like to call it snapping turtle guard. All right. So we start out in the seatbelt position. I bite down on his arm. If he's kind of a seasoned jiu-jitsu player here, he knows I'm isolating that arm, but he doesn't quite know yet where he's going. As soon as I drop his leg, his balance starts to realize he's going that way. So he's going to take as soon as I start to roll, he's going to take his arm and put a post here. He puts a post there so I can't roll him. Now I'm stuck. Now I'll come back to my knees, bring my right elbow in, and I'm going to duck out the side. If you can grab this belt, that's great because then he can't roll. And then I kind of break him down on the side and pull his arm out. All right? Again, Turtle-Plata calls this the Turtle-Plata. Alright. The 2B part of that, so that's 2A. 2B is you don't get that belt. Right? You don't get the belt and they roll. So they're in here. You trap the arm, you go to start to roll, he takes his arm out, post. Right? I come back to my knees. I bring my elbow in, and I start getting here to go to the belt, but he doesn't like this. He recognizes this. And what he'll do is he'll roll over his shoulder. Let's see here if I can get it. He'll roll here. Now what I want to do from here is I want to take my arm, shoot it over his side, and then I need to punch this arm over. Punch his arm over. Come in side control. Block his hips. Block his head right here. Right? So that's 2B. Let's do it on this side here. Right? He's got me in the seat belt. I bite down on the arm, straighten the leg, go to roll him. He recognizes posts. Come back to my knees, bring my elbow out, and I go and I get in this position here, going for the Turtle-Plata. He recognizes that, and he rolls over his shoulder. Right? I don't want to stay here because he'll move to my back. You know, from right in here, he'll scoot up and he can start working on. He has an arm in here. He can throw his other arm over and get a Kimura trap. So what I need to do is I can shoot this arm over to the side. And as I do that, it helps me with momentum. Punch this arm over, right? And bring this hand back here so he can't turn into me in regard. Right? So that is 2A and 2B.